Welcome to Abydos High School, the capital of sand, funny animal people, population 1 wolf girl. This is the world of Beruuu Arkaaayyyf, where Pandora was taken over by cute animal girls who engulfed themselves in warm hugs of bullets. Beruuu Arkaaayyyf is an anime adaptation of a Korean gacha game. Right now, only one season is out, but I would already bet on another season hitting the market soon in the future. In this series, we experience the burden of the Abydos students who need to pay off their school debt. This may sound oddly familiar with any person living in the USA, but I can assure, even in fantasy worlds, you have to suffer a heavy debt burden. The great Abydos school was completely covered in sand due to funny climate effects, and the school decided to ask for an ungodly huge loan, but they decided to take a loan from stage robot Yakuzas. Now everybody in Abydos is broke, and they still need to pay back the money. As a consequence, the entire school is abandoned, only a few students left, but help is already on the way on the horizon, or should I say, help is somewhere on its way. As already mentioned, Beruuu Arkaaayyyf is based on a game, so the most important character in the world is actually us. We are the player and viewer who is advancing through the world as a teacher. But the mighty gods did listen to our wishes, and this teacher, this sensei, did actually become its own character for the anime. And there she is, Sensei, the kinda main character of the show and the personification of us. His role in this show is to help out his cute little Abydos students. But the question is how? Unlike his students, Sensei is actually just a normal dude, which means he is not bulletproof like the rest of the characters. But he is in possession of a powerful device, his Apple iPad. This device is some sort of dimensional pocket, transporting Sensei's consciousness into the blue room, it seems.
They now have sealed the contract in the blue room,
where a strange cute girl is giving Sensei crucial information. With this device, Sensei acts as the coordinator of the Abydos school and helps the students overcome all their dangerous problems. These students are Shiroko, the silver wolfy P0rn crime wife. For some reason, Shiroko is completely obsessed with kidnapping Sensei, and she also acts as the second main character, and is in general one of the most known faces of the franchise. Another widely known face is Hoshino, the pink, sleepy terrorhead. Hoshino is actually one of the last only members of the old school council. She's also the oldest of the group. I think, actually I'm not aware of her age, but there's also a reason why Hoshino is always so sleepy and empty-headed. But we will learn this fact at the end of the show. If you engage in any form with Beruuu Arkaaayyyf, you will definitely recognize her and Shiroko. There are also 3 more Abydos students. One is Saruka, well, actually Saruka is just your typical tsundere. She literally is the most cookie-cutter tsundere I ever seen. You could imagine fucking black twin tails, red eyes, and she's even a cat. Then there's this glasses girl. I do care so little for her, I don't even know her name. I did not even find any stuff here at the script for her. I'm just talking out of my ass right now. And then there's Nonomi, which has an huge massive amount of credit on her golden credit card, but for some reason she can pay off the school debt with that thing. Nonomi is also a part of a very special gang of 4, which are only known as the Dwayne squad, whose entire existence consists of making Sensei as dry as possible. Oh well, that's something special, I think.
Porn! There's so much porn!
For some reasons, everything in Abydos is revolving around dryness and sand and robots. Some mysterious company of strange robots is searching for a hidden treasure, and it's located under the ruins of the old Abydos main school. For that reason, the school had to be abandoned, and putting the school in large debt was the perfect chance to accomplish this goal. Sensei students will face many challenges. Since even the few remaining students are a sore thumb in the eyes of another mysterious person, the so-called Blackface, what was his name? Black Suit, I guess it was Black Suit. Suit Mac Blackface will contract many groups of mercenaries to persuade Shiroko and her friends to just give up and completely withdraw from saving the school. One of these mercenary groups is a cute little group of girls led by a dangerous, beautiful, smart girl failure. Oh, yes, I love girl failures. Unlike Shiroko, who's a I'm sorry. Unlike Shiroko, who is a natural criminal and socks offender. Aru struggles. Yes, her name is Aru. Aru struggles to be any kind of criminal, although she wishes so much to be a hard-boiled egg. Yes, a hard-boiled egg. No, she wants to be a hard-boiled badass. Yes, that's it. Despite her massive efforts, Aru's attempts are very fruitless, and she often has to witness how Shiroko on a daily basis does the exact things Aru would love to do. Aru is actually such an exceptional girl failure. At one point, the higher-ups of her own school are starting to look for her. Unfortunately, Sensei is caught in this act, and Shiroko and her friends have to fight the Anti-Aru Allegiance, the AAA, led by Ayori, a cute silver-haired lady with a lovely caramel skin and a nice pair of pointy ears. At first, Shiroko seems to struggle a lot fighting Ayori, but after Shiroko and Aru did combine their crews, victory was finally achieved. Later in the show, we get to know about the final attempt by Black Suit to break the Abydos school. To pay off a large portion of the school debt, Hoshino agrees to a deal with Black Suit to leave Abydos. She is trying to hide her plan, but Sensei and the others still did find out about it. Unfortunately, Hoshino can't be convinced to stay. She's going to be held in a special facility afterwards. Later, Sensei himself meets with Black Suit. After some negotiations, he manages to come to an agreement with him. If Sensei somehow manages to free Hoshino by force, there won't be any negative consequences. So the first season ends with Sensei trying to gather enough students of different schools to create a rescue team. Sensei is trying his best to reach out to as many schools as possible, even trying out extraordinary tactics. But in the end, with no success, at least at first. During the final episode of the first season, only the Abydos school and Sensei are ready to attack Hoshino's prison. After a first successful attempt to break into the prison grounds, Sensei is facing a huge amount of enemies, and it seems as his plan is about to fail. But lastly, all the different characters we met in the previous episodes are finally appearing.
Win.
All the episodes are just recreating the events from the game without adding any unnecessary details, but by trying to portray them very closely to the real game. I think if you already did enjoy the story from the game, the anime will surely be a great time. And for everybody who is new to the franchise, it can be a great starting point before trying out the game, getting a first impression of the world, its characters, and if you can enjoy its appeal.